Y'all know what time it is? That's right. It's Q&A time. Before we start though, I just want to quickly say thanks for 500 subscribers. Just in case you don't know why I'm doing the Q&A. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Some of y'all give me some questions, and now I'm going to be answering those questions, so let's go. If you could change one thing about the MCU, what would it be? I would save Secret Wars and maybe the whole multiverse saga for the very end of the MCU. Not that I'm upset that it's coming out in like 2026 or anything, but Secret Wars, well, I may not have read the comics, but it kind of seems like it would be a really good finale for the whole franchise. Not to mention, if I actually wanted to have Doctor Doom as the main villain, I would have had much more time to build him up. Also, how would you fix the DCEU? Honestly, I would have just gotten someone competent from the start. Someone who actually knows the DC characters, and someone who would actually plan out for the next 8 years. Here's hope that James Goat gives us a better DC universe. If blue isn't blue, then how is the sun hot? Here we go. Do you still have any hope for the animation industry moving forward? Well, for movie animation, I can mostly see a bright future for. For TV animation, though, that's a whole different story. Not that the shows we're getting now are bad or anything, it's just that the way these shows have been treated recently is pretty awful. I'm sure TV animation will get out of this rough spot eventually. I mean, it's been through rough spots before, but I'm just not sure when. Which genres of music are you into? My taste in music in general is kind of varied. You know, sometimes I listen to video game music or a little bit of show tunes, some old pop songs, acapellas from this guy. So yeah, I don't really listen to a specific genre. How do you think streaming wars will be in the future? That I'm not really too sure on. What's your favorite streaming service? I guess it's a tie between HBO Max and Disney Plus. What's your favorite movie? I guess it's a tie between Into the Spider-Verse and Infinity War. I actually plan on watching Into the Spider-Verse at least once a month before the sequel comes out. Do you listen to Extentesis? I can't pronounce that. And no, I don't really listen to rap music. Opinion on Weird Al. I know who he is. I know he's the accordion guy. I know he had a movie recently, and I know he's been in every cartoon in existence. Other than that, I don't really have much of an opinion on him. Opinion on South Park. I used to be really into that show back when I was 13. It was around the time where I was allowed to watch more adult shows. I even remember playing Fractured But Whole. That was a pretty fun game. But I haven't really been keeping up with the show recently. What is your dream car? I don't really plan on driving anytime soon, but I think a van would be kind of cool. Something like this with lots of space and stuff. Do I believe in aliens? I'll believe them when I see them. If you had one wish, what would it be? This one was kind of hard to think about, but I guess I wish to be super rich. What'd you get for Christmas? I have a community post about that, so you can check that out. Favorite So Bad It's Good movie and a guilty pleasure movie. Okay, for both of these questions, I don't really have a proper answer for because I don't think I've watched enough bad movies. Like, normally when I hear something's bad, I just tend to avoid it, but maybe one day I'll have that answer though. A book you'd like to see get adapted. I do remember reading this book back in middle school. It's called Smile, and I remember wanting that to be adapted, so I guess that's your answer. Favorite foreign film? I don't think I watched those, so don't have an answer. Opinion on Bluey. I recently put out a video all about that, so go check that out. But in short, I do like the show. What are some of the worst people you dealt with? I'd probably say Zayd Magenta, formerly known as Miss Anthroponi. If there's anything I've gained from the drama with that guy, it's to not get so angry and obsessive with other people, even if they bully people online. I'm glad I jumped off the hate train when I did because I hear the drama only got so much worse. So yeah, I'm pretty much done trying to ever communicate with him. And the only times I'll mention him again are through either brief gags and videos, or if he actually does something really bad to me. That goes beyond stupid bullying. What are your most anticipated and least anticipated movies of 2023? I already made a video about my most anticipated movies for this year, so you can check that out. But I'm not sure if I have any least anticipated ones, though. Have you ever been a fan of Thomas and Friends? I remember watching it on PBS Kids when I was younger, but I wouldn't really say I was a fan of it. How much do you hate the Oscars and why? Yeah, I may not watch the award show every year, but I've heard a lot about the Oscars. From them having no faith in a younger actor, getting rid of nomination categories for some reason, and especially their bullshit view on animation. So yeah, I wouldn't say I hate the Oscars per se, but I do have my grievances with them. Amphibia or Owl House? Owl House, easily. I like both shows, but I think Owl House just has more focused pacing, where Amphibia just has a bit too much filler for my liking, especially in the first season. What are your thoughts on OKKO Let's Be Heroes? I haven't seen the show, so I can't really say. Dogs or cats? I've grown to like dogs, but cat person. If you like pizza, what's your favorite topping? Okay, first of all, Why would you assume I didn't like pizza? I fucking love that shit. And my favorite topping, sausage. What's your favorite video you made? This one took a while to think about, but I'd say it's a tie between my Scoob video and my Read on Runt video. I think both of those videos is where I really started to find an identity for my cartoon reviews, while also doing a good job at talking about each subject. What's your favorite Nicktoon? A lot of Nicktoons I haven't really seen in a while or haven't seen at all, but if I were to choose, I guess 2012 TMNT. If you could be in any series, whether it be a video game, movie, or TV show, what would it be? The Chip and Dale movie universe. I just love the idea of humans and cartoon characters varying in styles just coexisting together. Also, there's the fact that I could potentially meet some of my favorite cartoon characters in person. If you could have any 4 powers, what would they be? Reality manipulation and time manipulation. That is, if I can already get time manipulation with reality manipulation. But with those powers, I would pretty much do almost whatever the hell I want. I say almost because I wouldn't really do anything evil with it for obvious reasons. If you were encountered by Jason Voorhees, would you A, help him kill his murderers, or B, run for your fucking life? Well, I don't want to die or go to prison, so I'm running for my fucking life. Which Owl House coven would you be in? And it's a little hard to choose, so I guess maybe all of them, like Loose. Do you have any favorite characters from modern animated shows or movies? To better answer this question, I gotta ask this. Is it strange to have an obsession with a character from a movie you don't think is that good? What game are you looking forward to in 2023? Easily Spider-Man 2 and Pikmin 4. Do you watch anime? No, I do not. Which episode of Ed, Edd n Eddy is your favorite and least favorite? I do really like the episode where the Eds are breaking shit apart and end up destroying all reality. And for a least favorite episode, I guess, Smile for the Ed. What are your opinions on doorknobs? Well, they are very helpful with getting past doors, so yeah, I like them. And that's just about all the questions I got. Sorry if this was shorter than expected, but I do plan on doing more Q&As in the future. So I should get more questions for the future ones, seeing as I'll most likely have more subscribers. But yeah, I still had a fun time doing this Q&A. Alright, back to the ponies.